A huge shock, darkness is coming, according to the godfather of artificial intelligence, Geoffrey Hinton. He's urging the UK government to adopt a universal basic income, UBI, for British adults as 8 million jobs are expected to be lost to AI. How are these people going to live? The basic income, universal basic income, UBI, is used as the cheese behind which lies the lens, that is the social credit system, which is now implemented in China. Can we trust the motives of organizations whose vision is a future without families and without jobs, without human reproduction, and ultimately without people? 8 million UK jobs are at risk as AI replaces them. Artificial intelligence could become an extinction-level threat to humans in the next 5 to 20 years. It will replace many human jobs worldwide, and it's up to the governments to address the growing impact of AI and prevent income inequality for unemployed people. Adopt a universal basic income, UBI, to address the looming threat of job losses, he states. So the so-called godfather of artificial intelligence, AI, has called on the British government to consider adopting UBI for British adults. Geoffrey Hinton, a world-renowned artificial intelligence AI expert, often referred to as the godfather of AI, made the suggestion during talks with British government officials. He expressed concern that artificial intelligence will replace many human jobs worldwide, adding it'll be up to governments to address the growing impact of artificial intelligence and prevent income inequality for unemployed people. He even advised lawmakers to consider adopting a UBI to address the looming threat of job losses. Of course, in Greek awakening, the reporter said we've referred many times to planned adoption of universal income, basic income, that in essence is a part of an agenda directly against humanity. Until recently, Hinton worked for Google, developing high-level artificial intelligence functions for neural networks. This underlying technology powers most modern productive AI systems such as Google's Gemini and OpenAI's ChatGPT. And according to Hinton, the AI revolution will mostly benefit the wealthy. Ordinary people, workers, and those employed in jobs that can be automated will lose their means of income, and that will be bad for society, he told BBC. He said, I was consulted by people in Downing Street, Hinton said, and I advised them that universal basic income was a good idea. The AI expert also expressed fears that AI could become an extinction-level threat to humans in the next 5 to 20 years. He warned against the growing use of AI chatbots, saying, a form of this is just better than biological intelligence. Hinton also pointed out that the competition to develop products quickly meant there was a risk that each tech companies could autonomously decide to kill people by increasing their reliance on artificial intelligence. According to BBC, UBI enables all workers to receive a basic wage from the government, regardless of their financial situation. Each person is given a fixed amount of money regularly under the scheme. Hinton is the pioneer of neural networks, which are the theoretical basis of the current boom in artificial intelligence. He used to work at Google, but left the tech giant so he could speak more freely about the dangers of uncontrolled artificial intelligence. Now, 8 Downing Street spokesmen clarified that there are no plans to introduce a UBI so far, but Hinton is not, he's stressing the need for UBI when AI becomes more ubiquitous. His student, Sam Altman, the founder and current CEO of OpenAI, is also delving into the concept through his other venture, WorldCoin. Through WorldCoin, Altman is focused on providing UBI through the adoption of token cryptocurrency that is provided for free, but to take advantage of the token, people must sign up for the service and undergo a retinal scan to verify their identity. In addition to saving humanity from job displacement through the advent of UBI, both Hinton and Altman have expressed their belief that AI could pose an existential threat to humanity. In March, the London-based Institute for Public Policy Research, IPPR, said nearly 8 million UK jobs could be lost to AI in the job apocalypse. The think tank has reports sound that the alarm that women, younger workers, and those on lower wages are particularly at risk from the automation that will come through the adoption of artificial intelligence in their jobs. The IPPR said entry-level part-time management positions were most exposed to being replaced by artificial intelligence under a worst-case scenario for the development of new technologies over the next 3 to 5 years. He also said that a growing number of companies are adopting artificial intelligence technologies which can read and generate text, data, and software code to automate everyday tasks in the workplace. In the worst-case scenario for the second wave of AI, 7.9 million jobs could be displaced, the report said, with any gains in the economy from productivity improvements cancelled out by zero GDP growth within 3 to 5 years. In a best-case scenario, fully augmenting the workforce with genetic artificial intelligence, no jobs would be lost. Additional comments? Can we trust the motives of people, leadership, and organizations whose vision the future is a future without families and without jobs, without human reproduction, and ultimately without people? But it must now be taken for granted that the universal basic income is not brought to us because they care about the good of the people, not because accidentally there is progress in the technological field and artificial intelligence is now able to replace the jobs filled by humans until now. All this is a well-planned series of steps towards the total enslavement of the people, since in effect the universal income is served as the cheese behind which is the lentil, that is the social credit system, which is now implemented in China. And in fact, according to Hinton's proposal, the application of the universal income will be made to unemployed people who will hardly be able to find work again, so they will be fully controlled as the consumption of this cheese, as to the consuming of the cheese. And this I've translated from a Greek article. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support. Finally, support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.